change the rectangular coordinates to polar coordinates with r greater than 0, positive number, and the angles between 0 and pi over 2. We're giving two questions here. The parentheses 7, negative 7, a little typo there, and the parentheses 8, 8 to change those rectangular coordinates to polar coordinates. The basics of changing the rectangular coordinate to polar coordinate is that your x equals r cosine theta, your y equals r sine theta, and your r equals the square root of x squared plus y squared, comes from the Pythagorean theorem, same as the radius theorem, the radius formula. The tangent is theta is y over x, so the inverse tangent of tangent theta equals the inverse tangent of y over x. The inverse tangent of tangent theta is theta, so we have the angle gotten by theta equals inverse tangent y over x, and we are trying to accomplish the r theta for the polar coordinate. So back to the rectangular coordinate example, x equals 7, y equals negative 7. The radius is 7 squared plus negative 7 squared. Square root radical 98 is 7 radical 2. So our r so far is 7 radical 2. And our inverse tangent, negative 7 over 7, is inverse tangent of negative 1. Tangent is negative in quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. So in quadrant 2, using your reference angle pi over 4 and adding pi over 2 to it, like 90 degrees, is 3 pi over 4, and adding 4 pi over 4 to 3 pi over 4, we get 7 pi over 4. So our first answers are 7 radical 2, 3 pi over 4, and 7 radical 2, 7 pi over 4. Going to our last example, rectangular coordinate 8, 8, x equals 8, y equals 8. Try to find the radius. Radius equals square root of 8 squared plus 8 squared, square root of 128. The radius, second radius, is 8 radical 2. So 8 radical 2, 8 radical 2. Now, the tangent, inverse tangent of 8 over 8 is the inverse tangent of 1. Tangent is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. Quadrant 1 is pi over 4. Add 4 pi over 4 to 1 pi over 4, you get 5 pi over 4. So your last two answers are, for r theta, is 8 radical 2 pi over 4 and 8 radical 2 5 pi over 4.